Hello, Princeton, and welcome to Talk to Me. I'm Esther Mills. World War II was the greatest military victory for the United States. It was an effort in which every citizen contributed and had a stake in the outcome. It was a war neither the United States nor our allies could afford to lose. Today, America is rapidly saying goodbye to our greatest generation of citizens. The state of New Jersey has taken the initiative to honor and remember them by creating a memorial in Trenton across from the State House at Veterans Park. Fittingly, the theme for New Jersey's World War II memorial is victory. This memorial honors and pays tribute to the courage and the many sacrifices of the World War II generation as it celebrates the greatest victory our country has ever known. Today, we welcome our guest, Ben Roth, who is a World War II vet. So welcome, Ben.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here today. Tell us a little bit about the memorial and how this came about.
Well, I was state commander of the Jewish war veterans in 2002-2003. And historically, there was what is called a commander's call, which is sponsored and features a conversation with the governor. We had concluded the governor's agenda that morning, and I was sitting on the governor's left, and I tapped him on the shoulder, and that was Governor Jim McGreevey. And I said to him quite innocently, if you will, New Jersey has a magnificent Korean War Memorial in Atlantic City and the Vietnam Memorial in at the Garden State Arts Center. But there's no World War II memorial on the state side because a number of counties and towns have invested in constructing memorials. And he sat back in his chair and gave me a kind of a quizzical look. And then he raised his hand and he pointed to his dad, McGreevey, Jack McGreevey, and who was a DI in the Marine Corps in World War II, and said, Dad, something to the effect, Dad, I'm going to issue an executive order creating a World War II Memorial Commission, and you're going to be chairman, and take this, well, take me along with you. And we met monthly for 5 years, and sometimes more than monthly, and worked very assiduously to come to a World War II memorial, and it's beautiful.
So the question has to be asked, how is it that we have a Vietnam War Memorial and a Korean War Memorial, and we still don't have a World War II memorial at this point?
Well, on the state side, I would say it was apathy on a part of the state legislature and perhaps most respectfully the governor. It needed some impetus, but please understand that in 1999, I think it was Governor Whitman, during her tenure as governor, created a World War II memorial and gave him $2 million seed money, and nothing materialized from that. So it kind of lingered in outer space, so to speak, and until that particular commander's call went out of the blue, because I've been thinking very, very seriously about World War II and the men who fought, and women, if you will, who fought in World War II, and the lack of a state recognition, because at that time we were dying off about approximately 1,000 a month, and we're up to 15. And this is not a sense of achievement, but rather a factual item, and we're up to 1,500 a month, and our veteran cemeteries are busy.
Tell us, what does a memorial like this mean to a veteran?
Well, I can't speak for veterans generally, but I have a sense that it was a recognition and a way of saying thank you.
So a lot of people, from what I've read, there have been a number of people who have wanted these memorials to go up. for World War II, and have given money, and several of them have died before this has taken place, and this has only taken place this year.
Well, I consider it an honor to be vice chairman of the World War II Commission, but I was elected unanimously to replace the former vice chairman who regretfully passed away. And one of the prayers I had unto myself and the good Lord above was, when this thing began, back in 02, 03, God, grant me the time to live to see it.